Alright, Helldivers, strap in. Today, we are building a loadout designed for one thing: turning the Automatons and the Cyborg Legion into scrap metal confetti. This is a focused, no-nonsense, high-impact setup built for Cyberstan. Armour, optional. Democracy, mandatory. Now let's break it down. But before we get into that, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe with all notifications turned on so you don't miss any of my content. Now then, let's dive! Fuck you, matey.
Go and enjoy! You are free!
Yeah! Primary weapon, the SG-8P Plasma Punisher. The Plasma Punisher is not a rifle, it's a portable argument winner. It's a plasma-based shotgun that fires explosive energy bursts with splash damage and stagger potential. Why it slaps against the Automatons? Well, the bots love tight formations, patrols, shielded infantry, clumped devastators, and the Plasma Punisher loves that right back. One shot into a group and suddenly shields are staggered, infantry are rethinking their life choices. Your squad has breathing room. How to use it properly, you may be asking. Okay, well, this is not a spray and pray tool, it's a measured punishment dispenser. Aim at the feet or the centre mass for splash value. Use it to stagger shielded enemies and control choke points, and it clears mid-range threats really quickly. Against Cyborg infantry waves, this thing turns corridors into microwave ovens. Just remember, the splash damage is democratic. It does not discriminate between enemy and Steve who just ran in front of you, so positioning matters. Secondary weapon, the LAS-58 Talon. The Talon is your things just got personal sidearm. It's a high-powered revolver-style pistol that hits hard and hits fast. Sometimes the Plasma Punisher is just too slow, sometimes you're reloading. Sometimes a berserker is sprinting at you like it's leg day, and that is where the Talon comes in. It's best off using it to finish off staggered enemies, popping weak points, and emergency close-range defense. Quick headshots on infantry are key. The Talon rewards accuracy. Land your shots and it feels like you're stamping approval papers with explosive ink. Against the Cyborgs, it is excellent for clean executions and ammo-efficient cleanup, staying lethal while conserving plasma ammo. It's not flashy, it's reliable. It's the sidearm equivalent of eye contact before pulling the trigger. Grenades. The G123 Thermite. Thermite grenades are not dramatic, they are deliberate. They stick, they burn, they melt armor like it owes them money. Why are they good against the bots? Well, the Automatons and Cyborg heavies love their armor. Thermite says, that's cute. They stick to Hulks, Devastators, War Striders and tanks, and then just walk away. It's damage over time, which means you can tag a heavy unit and reposition instead of standing there trying to brute force it. That is huge on higher difficulties. Thermite is patient destruction. You're not panicking, you're scheduling their mechanical fuel, and they're also useful for taking out stuff like the fabricators. Let's move on to the stratagems. Orbital Precision Strike. Now we get surgical. What is it? It's a pinpoint orbital strike designed to delete a problem. What it deletes, you may be asking? Tanks, fabricators, cannon towers, dropship landing zones, the oh no situations. It's not a panic button, it's a scalpel. And you need to use it when you want something gone immediately. Against the Automatons, Precision Strike shines because of their heavy units are durable but predictable. They move slow, they lock onto animations. Call it, lead slightly, and boom! Problem solved. Efficiently, reliably, and it makes it look like you planned it all along. Orbital Smoke. Smoke is underrated. Smoke is tactical poetry. It blocks line of sight, breaks enemies targeting, and gives your squad space. Against the Automatons, especially on Cyberstan, this is huge. Bots rely on ranged fire, laser accuracy and suppression, so dropping smoke between you and them, suddenly they can't beam you from across the map. It's useful for objective interactions, retreats, repositioning and railgun reload windows. Smoke isn't flashy, it doesn't explode, but it wins missions. It's the difference between an heroic last stand and a tactical reset. Supply Backpack. This is the glue of the loadout. It gives you extra ammo, stims, and allows you to resupply teammates on demand. Now, let's be real. The Plasma Punisher eats ammo. The Railgun eats ammo. The Talon can eat ammo if it's not used correctly. The Supply Backpack says, you keep on eating. This makes you sustain heavy, self-sufficient, and a squad asset. A bot mission where firefights drag on and being able to resupply yourself or your teammates mid-combat is absolutely massive. It also turns you into the quiet MVP. People don't notice the supply guy until they run out of ammo. Then suddenly, you're the most popular diver on Super Earth. Now let's pair that supply backpack with a decent weapon. Let's give ourselves the Railgun. Here it is. The Anti-Armor Handshake. A high-powered charge-based anti-heavy weaponry. And it's mandatory versus the Automatons. Bots bring armor, Railgun brings answers. Charged shots punch through hulks, tanks, devastators, walkers. It really is your elite killer. I personally run this in unsafe mode, so you can charge safely behind the cover and pop anything that puts their head out. Pair with the smoke for a safe reload window, aim for weak spots, but be careful, because if you do overcharge it in unsafe mode, well, the consequences can be disastrous. The Railgun rewards discipline. Miss shots and you feel it. Land shots and you look like a tactical genius. This is your boss eliminator, your heavy solution, and your not today button. This loadout thrives in coordinated squads, mid to high difficulties, bot dense planets, and objective heavy missions. It rewards positioning, target priority, and ammo discipline. It punishes standing still, panicking, and, well, shooting Steve. If you want to feel like a tactical executioner instead of a chaotic grenade goblin, this build delivers. Load it up, drop in, turn metal into mulch, and remember, the automatons don't hate you, they fear you. Until next time, guys, Pardo out.